Education sits at the nexus of all human capacity development endeavors, and I'm proud to say that Lagos State has prioritized the education of its people, not just with regard to funding, but in terms of planning, policies, and strategic partnerships. With a population of 24 million people, and according to United Nations, 87 people coming to Lagos every hour, Lagos for us, it's a major challenge managing the number of people that come to our state. Ours is a moving target, and we strive to meet the ever-growing needs for infrastructure, security, and not least of all, education. We do not consider these figures to represent simply the number of beneficiaries of our public services. Indeed, for Lagos State, our people constitute a critical asset that we cannot afford to waste. The Business of in Education report, launched in late May last year, suggests that in the next 5 years, we will see an inflow of up to $18 billion into private education investment in sub-Saharan Africa. With our burgeoning youthful population and the growing demand for education, it is safe to say that Nigeria, and Lagos in particular, will be in the crosshairs of these investments. Indeed, the opportunities are vast, but as a state, we realize the need for measured, deliberate action on the part of government to signal that Lagos State is just as committed to investing in the development of our people. I would like to share with you a number of initiatives we have embarked upon which serve as interventions in the short term and strategic investment in our human capital over a longer perspective. Lagos State in the past 3 years has invested huge sums of amount of money in building our school infrastructure to ensure our students can learn in a conducive environment. Furthermore, we have recently employed over 2,300 primary and secondary school teachers to improve the student-teacher ratio in our schools, as well as try to improve our quality of education. We remain committed to addressing the gaps that exist with regards to access to quality and affordable education, not just at the basic level, but across all levels of education in our state. When the government took office in 2015, the government of Lagos State approached corporate Nigeria with regard to the lack of workplace readiness among our graduates from our tertiary institutions. Alongside this concern was the reality of unemployment figures and a recognition of the need to develop graduates as job creators. Our response to the private sector was an innovative employability and entrepreneurship program called Ready Set Work, which prepares final year students for immediate entry into the workplace as employees and employers of labor by equipping them with market-aligned soft skills, business tools, and a mindset reorientation to the world of work. The Ready Set Work program runs for 13 weeks on Saturdays only, engaging students in their final year in subjects that cover basic IT, general workplace skills, global awareness, and entrepreneurship, among others. We imbibe a culture of self-management and responsibility by holding students to a strict code of conduct and making attendance and punctuality key requirements for graduation. So the program runs for 13 weeks. And in 13 weeks, we have 24 classes. Now, for a student to graduate from that class, you must attend 21 of those 24 classes. You must be seated by 8:55 for a program that starts at 9, and you must remain throughout the program. Students who successfully complete this program qualify for a 6 months paid internship placement or seed funding to bring their business idea to life. So why time? For everyone here, how far we go in life is determined by how well you use your time. For one equalizer for all of us is our time. There's 24 hours in every day. For the young man, the old man, the rich man, the poor man, the Yoruba man, the Igbo man, the Hausa man, the Efik man. Time is the same for all of us. The differentiator is how well we use this time. I have a quote here that says, "Don't be fooled by the calendar. There are only as many days in a year as you make use of. One man gets only a week's value out of a year, while another man gets a full year's value out of a week." Charles Richards. We've come to realize that for our students to be successful, They need strong time management skills. This is why timeliness is a key of our program for our students and our facilitators. We initiated the ReadySec Work program as a pilot in 2016 for 500 final year students in Lagos State University, Lagos State Polytechnic, and Lagos State College of Health Technology at one location in Lasu in Ojo. We achieved a 94% completion rate with 472 out of the 500 participants making it to the end of the program. Of this number, based on qualification requirements, 93 of these students were placed in internship positions at PricewaterhouseCoopers, GT Bank, FCMB, System Specs, Access Bank, among others, 3 months after their graduation. Furthermore, an additional 95 students who indicated a preference for the entrepreneurship track were placed in internship positions with SMEs across the state. Through the provision of a special grant by the governor of Lagos State, we placed the businesses also in incubation. In the year 2017, riding on the success of what we did in 2016, we scaled up the program to 2,000 final year students in 6 institutions in Lagos State, bringing on board the University of Lagos and our State College of Education, Michael Otedola College of Primary Education, and Adino College of Education. We expanded the number of centers from 1 center to include 3 centers: Lagos State University, University of Lagos, and Lagos State Polytechnic. We also added depth to the program with the introduction of an RSW online academy designed to provide access to over 10,000 students as prerequisite courses before they become part of the program. A key aspect of the program also was timeliness, because we came to understand that for students to succeed, the mindset about how they treat time is very, very critical for them. And in 2018, this year, this program has been expanded to 8 schools, including the 6 schools I mentioned earlier.
And when we come back after the break, we'll still talk about the Nigerian economy as political activities gather momentum. Do stay with us.